It's a debate as old as time, isn't it? Which region of the UK does the best breakfast? Is it the full English breakfast? I think that beats the full Welsh with the lava bread and the cockles. Then you get the Ulster fry, don't you? That's touch and go, I reckon, between that and the English breakfast. And of course, the full Scottish breakfast, which, to be fair, I think is probably the king of the lot. Where can you get a full Scottish breakfast? Outside of Scotland, though, because that's a long old drive for me, that is. Right here, on the south coast, in Christchurch, just outside of Bournemouth. Cuckoo's Coffee Bar, unassuming looking little cafe. Apparently, they do a proper, full Scottish breakfast. We're talking square sausage, we're talking, oh, what else? Haggis. Even that fruit pudding stuff that I've never seen outside of Scotland anywhere. You very rarely even see it in Scotland. Potato cakes, the works. And I want to get one inside me today. So come on, let's get into Cuckoo's here and see what it's all about. Okay, can I possibly take the big Scottish, please? That comes with black pudding, doesn't it?
It does.
Can I also add on some haggis and some fruit pudding as well? Definitely never seen fruit pudding outside of Scotland, that's for sure. That's for sure. And can we also have a cheese and ham omelette, please?
That comes with chips and salad. Is that okay for you?
Yep, that is perfect. Thank you.
Cheese and ham. Perfect.
Super job. Yep, great. That's great. Thank you so much. Cheers. There we go. Order is in. I've got myself a cup of tea here. Mrs. Greeno is here with me today. She is on an oat flat white. Very posh. Very posh. Anyway, let's get a brew made. Wait for the breakfast to turn up. Lots and lots on that menu to choose from. All sorts of different breakfast options. English breakfasts, Scottish breakfasts, breakfast omelettes, pancakes. Well, apparently I haven't got any pancakes today. I'm making a right mess here, aren't I? Dearie me. Pouring tea all over the saucer, milk all over the table. I think I'd never made a cup of tea before, wouldn't you? So yeah, this is a cool little place, this. Apparently run by someone Scottish, hence the Scottish themes on the menu. I've got a cup of tea here. Maybe I should have got iron brew. Maybe I will get an iron brew if they've got them. Up here on the counter, you've got Scottish treats here. There's Tunnock's caramel there. There's some Walker's shortbread. There's Tunnock's tea cakes as well. It's almost like being north of the border, isn't it? But down on the south coast, by the sea, with warm weather and no rain. Can't go wrong. Right, come back and there's some breakfast on the table. 2 plates have come out. This is the full Scottish breakfast here. We got the black pudding, we got the haggis, we got the fruit pudding there. Potato scone, there's lawn sausage underneath there. 2 lovely looking fried eggs. The dreaded mushrooms. Mrs. Greeno's going to have to review those on my behalf, I reckon. Bacon, beans, toast, the works. Now I think it was $15.95. But I've added on haggis and I've added on the fruit pudding. So it's probably going to take it up to $19.95. Not the cheapest breakfast I've ever had, but it's cheaper than going to Scotland, isn't it? I'm going to put that there for now, because we have this omelette here. So with chips and salad. Mrs. Greeno's more interested in this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try this quickly. And then I'll move on to the big old breakfast. So cutlery and everything here on the table. There's salt and pepper. You don't mind a little bit of salt and pepper on it, do you, Mrs. G? Okay, there we go. A little bit of pepper over the omelette there. A little bit of salt going on the fries. Because they are fries, not chips, aren't they, really? Give them a try first. Nice skin on fries. Crisp. Warm. Not bad. A little fluffy in the middle. Crisp on the outside. They'll do for me. They will do for me. Right, this omelette, I'm going to cut it in half. We can take a little look inside. Looks nicely cooked. Not overdone on the outside. And here we go. God, that's filled well, isn't it? Plenty of ham in there. Oh, I can smell that smoked ham from here. Loads of cheese. That's good. It's a 3-egg omelette. That's for sure. I'll just take a little bit out of here. Oh, that cheese. It's oozing. It's gooey. You know what? Omelettes are something I don't eat enough of. I probably have, I don't know, once every 6 weeks or something at home, just as a quick lunch. I should have them more, because they're blooming delicious, aren't they? Chuck whatever you like into them. I've got cheese and ham here today, but at home you'll put salami in, onion, all sorts. Right, let's try this little bit of salad as well, just so you guys can't tell me I'm not getting my 5 a day. Fairly simple little salad garnish. Nice bit of French dressing on it. This plate, I think, is £12. I don't think that's too bad, really. Really nice omelette, well cooked, decent quality ingredients in it. Nice bit of salad, nice fries. Yeah, that's good for me. Right, time to move on to this behemoth of a breakfast. We've got all sorts on here. I'm going to start off with the eggs, because obviously we want to make sure that the yolks are nice and runny, hopefully. Come and have a little look as I cut into this and we'll see. Yeah, look at that. Good eggs. Good eggs. We like that. Dip into them with all sorts of bits and bobs, can't we? Now, mushrooms are there. And you know me and mushrooms, don't you? So, this is Greeno on the camera. Get a fork, try the mushroom, and let me know how it is.
It's bound to be good indeed, yeah.
Is that right? It is good, is it?
Good.
Excellent.
Yeah. Never had a bad meal.
No.
That's good to know. That's good to know. There we are.
Having it every Monday.
Do you? Right, okay. There we are. Recommendation from the table next to us. What about that mushroom then, Mrs. G?
Very good.
Very good mushrooms. Excellent. Right. Where am I going to start? Do you know what? I'm going to get a bit of toast and I'm going to dip it into this egg. Pre-buttered. Here we are. Let's get that in there. Mop up some of that yolk. That's what you're after, isn't it? Toast could be a little crispier. No, if I was making it at home, I'd cook it a bit longer. But that's personal taste, isn't it? See, I like it a bit darker than that. But probably most people don't, do they? Okay. Where next? We'll just make our way around, shall we? Beans. Beans are beans.
You think this is
In a little ramekin here. So not swimming around all over the plate. Nice enough. Good thick sauce. Nearly down my shirt. Nearly. But yeah, the beans. Soft. Decent beans. Create a little bit of space here though. We're moving it out of the way. And you can see the sausage. Link sausage here. Because of course we've got the square sausage over there. There we go. So this is going to be just a pork sausage. Won't be any herbs in there or any other sort of seasonings like you get in a Cumberland or something. This is what you expect from a Scottish breakfast. And it's tasty. Nice little bit of browning, where it's been obviously cooked in a pan, not under the grill. I like it. We'll save the Scottish bits for last. We'll get into the bacon next. There we are. Move the toast out of the way too. Oh, look. Little tomato hiding under there. We'll have that.
So after you left yesterday, I popped you in the diary.
Nice.
And then I got a message
Cookery all the way through.
this morning, and she said, Lucy's just messaged me. She
That's what we're looking for. Cooked through tomato. I don't know where the other half of it is, mine. Never understand that on a breakfast. Just let's stick the whole tomato on it. Come on. Okay, bacon. 2 slices of really rather thick back bacon there. Crisped up nicely. There we go. I'm going to take this sort of streaky little bit off of it. That's why I like that little bit more fat content in the bacon. That's really rather good. I say, because it's a bit thicker, it's got a nice consistency to it. Nice bit of chew, if you know what I mean. That works. Let me tell you. Okay. One of these eggs is going on with tatty scone. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Here we go. There are very few things in the world finer. I got a raised eyebrow from Mrs. Greeno when I said that. You are, of course, Mrs. Greeno. You are finer than an egg on a tatty scone. But it's a good thing. The tatty scone here, obviously fried in the pan. You can see that. Soaks in a little bit of that grease and fat. It's not a health food, is it? It's not a health food, but by golly, it's tasty. Okay, and now we're into the proper Scottish stuff. Well, actually, no, black pudding isn't necessarily Scottish, is it? So we'll do that next. I'm going to get a little bit of brown sauce. There we go. HP. The king of brown sauces. There we are. So the black pudding, a really nice thick piece of it. That's lovely. Quite crumbly, but when you put it in your mouth, it almost becomes creamy the inside. Peppery. Really good crisp to the outside of it too. Soft in the middle. That. Oh, that's some of the best black pudding I've had for a long time. That's delicious. Square sausage time, or lawn sausage, as some would call it. Like a pork and beef mix. Again, I'll show you inside it here. Got that. Just minced up. Formed into kind of like a loaf and sliced off. And then you just put it in a pan or griddle or whatever you want to do with it. It's got a little more intensity of flavour than a regular sausage would have. Really good mouthfeel. It's a little denser than the link sausage, you know? Let's try that with a bit of brown on there. That's what I'm talking about. You got to try it. You've never had that before, have you, Mrs. G? You've never had anything Scottish because, well, you've never been to Scotland. So this will be a first for you as well. So we'll have to get your opinions towards the end. Haggis. Again, this is one of these things, you know, if you're squeamish about black pudding because of what goes in it, don't even think about what goes in haggis. Let's just say it's minced up bits. And we're not going to think too hard about what those bits are. Yes, please. It's got a real intensity, almost pate-like flavour. Because it's made out of offal and stuff, isn't it? So you're going to get that kind of almost iron-rich kind of flavour. That's yummy. I don't know if I want to let you try that, Mrs. G. Oh, well, I'll keep it to myself. Okay, what haven't I tried yet? I think it's just this, isn't it now? Now this is something, like I say, I've never had before. Fruit pudding. So as I understand, this is like made out of suet. Okay. And then they bung in dried fruit, sultanas or something, some spicing, and then cook it in the same pan with all of the other stuff. So yes, I'm wondering how this kind of will work in terms of the flavour profile with everything else. That's interesting because even though you've got the dried fruit in there, it's not a sweet thing. Still quite savoury. Obviously sweeter than some of these things here, but not... It doesn't taste like a cake or anything like that. That's interesting. I like it. I'm not sure how it really fits with this, but I'm going to eat it. Right. Anyway. Enough waffle. Let's get stuck in. Finish these breakfasts off. Get the omelette down as well. And then we'll head outside and sum up. It's enjoyable though, and I haven't had to drive all the way to Scotland for it. Right then folks, I am as full as an egg after that breakfast. It was a belter, wasn't it? We decided to go for a walk around Christchurch. It's a beautiful town. Up here we've got the ruins of the old castle. Got Christchurch Priory behind there. Lovely. A great sunny day. Definitely walk off some of those calories. CUCKOOS coffee bar. Do you know what? Unassuming little place. Probably about, what, seating for 20 people inside maybe? A few tables out on the street too. But really, really lovely. Friendly people. Simple menu. But what really caught my eye was all those Scottish breakfast classics. Oh, don't have to drive all the way to Scotland to get them. I can get them here in Dorset. Perfect. What do we have? The pot of tea, £2.60. I think that's fair. Oat flat white, £3.40. The omelette with the chips and the salad. Cheese and ham omelette, simple. But sometimes the simple things are the best, aren't they? That was absolutely delicious. The omelette was cooked really nicely. Nice and soft inside. Loads of cheese, loads of ham. Yeah, just done well. Done well. £12 for that. I think that's okay. The breakfast itself. So the regular breakfast, though they do a smaller version, which is £13.50. I had the larger version, of course I blooming did. £15.50. That gets you the extra egg and a couple of extra bits on there. Then I ordered the haggis as an extra and the fruit pudding. They were charged at £2 each. So that whole breakfast cost me £19.50, which sounds a lot for a breakfast. But there was a lot of breakfast, wasn't there? Chatting to the owners there. They bring the stuff down from Scotland, so the haggis is made in Scotland, the fruit pudding's made in Scotland, the lawn sausage is made in Scotland, and brought down here to sell in the cafe. And I loved it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, the full Scottish breakfast beats a full English breakfast. I'm sorry to my English compatriots, but fact is fact. To be honest, I think the Ulster fry beats a full English too. There we are. The tatty scone on there as well. See, we don't have a tatty scone down here, do we? No, we get given blooming hash browns or some nonsense. Rubbish. Get a tatty scone on your breakfast down here. What do we pay altogether? £37.50. No service charge, obviously. We did leave a little tip. Yeah. Really enjoyable. Thoroughly enjoyable, in fact, I'm going to say. Breakfast. What did you think, Mrs. G? She's nodding. Just nodding. No comments. Okay. She liked it. I bet some of you wish I was a bit more like Mrs. Greeno and didn't talk so much. So £37.50. I've got to come up with a score for it. A couple of things weren't quite perfect for me. The pre-buttered toast just went a little bit soggy and wasn't cooked to my taste. What else? Mushrooms. I can't criticise them for that, can I? They're on there. Mrs. Greeno said they were fine. What am I going to score it? I reckon, bearing in mind the price, about an 8.5. I reckon about an 8.5 out of 10. Really thoroughly enjoyable. Does it get Greeno's green light? Yes, it does. Oh, look, thumbs up. Click a thumbs up on the video. That's what you guys need to do. Hype it. Subscribe to the channel. You guys all know the drill, don't you? Yeah. Green light. 8.5 out of 10. It's called CUCKOOS, and you've got a cuckoo clock in there that was chirping when it went on the hour. Yeah, nice little place. If you're ever in the New Forest or Bournemouth or somewhere like that, and you fancy a Scottish breakfast, because why wouldn't you? This is the place. Right, where are you going to find me next? I don't know, but I'm going to have to walk up that hill now, aren't I? Come on, Mrs. G. Let's go. There's a lot of steps, isn't it? Blimey.